USA Today White House correspondent David Jackson is joining us now to talk about what Adam just reported. What is going on in the White House? Look, 11 days ago today, Anthony Scaramucci was announced as the new White House communications director, David. 11 days later, he's gone. Yeah. Does this suggest that General John Kelly has power from the president to act effectively as new chief of staff?
Well, he certainly had the power to remove Anthony Scaramucci, and that was apparently one of the requirements that he demanded before taking the job. So, yeah, it's a pretty good sign. It was a good way for the general to lay down his marker. You know, the staff's been pretty undisciplined, but General Kelly says that everybody will report to him, and I think he wanted to emphasize that by getting rid of Scaramucci.
And everybody that reports to him includes Ivanka Trump. Who else?
Well, allegedly it's going to be Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner, her husband, and his senior advisor, and presumably everybody, you know, but there's a lot of questions to whether that's going to stick. As you know, the president gets a lot of advice from his own family. It's going to be hard to keep them away from him, and he also has just a large group of friends that he likes to talk to on the phone, and I really don't see how General Kelly is going to prevent that.
Yeah. Did you see any other staff changes? I mean, we've had 7 White House staffers leave the White House in, what, the first 6 months of this administration. Right. You see anything else happening? Or what about perhaps Sean Spicer staying on now that Scaramucci is gone?
Well, that's a distinct possibility. There will be at least one staff change. There's going to be a new communications director, and Sean Spicer's name has been mentioned for that. Kellyanne Conway's name has also been mentioned for that, and there's also talk about bringing back Jason Miller, who was the communications director during the Trump campaign. So they'll fill that job, but they're desperate for a little bit of stability at the White House staff. So in their minds, hopefully, we won't be hearing too much of this news in the future.
And quickly, I want to ask you, do you think Jeff Sessions, the Attorney General, is back in a good place with the president? I say that because at a cabinet meeting yesterday, he sat across from President Trump. How's everything going there?
Well, I'm not sure he's in a good place, but I think his job is stable. You know, Sarah Sanders also said yesterday that President Trump has 100% confidence in all of his cabinet members, so that presumably includes Jeff Sessions. There was a rumor that Sessions may try to move Sessions over to Homeland Security, but I don't think that's going to happen. So in other words, I think Sessions is going to stay. He's made it clear he's not going to quit, and I don't think President Trump's going to fire him.
David, thank you so much for your perspective this morning.
Thank you.